They keep saying go with the crowd, but the crowd never gets anywhere new. Many of the greatest ideas ever had are thoughts that no one else thought. If you suddenly think something that no one else thought, everyone will accuse you of being a lunatic. If you suddenly say something that no one else said, everyone will accuse you of being impolite. If you suddenly act in a way that no one else acted, everyone will accuse you of being rude. Before you become someone brilliant, everyone tells you to stop acting like no one else. But very few people remember that it is the way of the genius. It is here that it becomes clear that the greatest ideas come from time spent alone. Yet people widely do not seek solitude, because to be alone with your own mind is to stand at the edge of an ocean, and most people are terrified of drowning in its depths. They mistake the crowd for a life raft when it is really just an anchor, tethering them to the shallow end, where the water is warm and everyone is floating in the same direction. Just ask the thinkers of the Greek city-states, the painters of the Renaissance, the authors of the Enlightenment, and the theoretical physicists of the early 20th century. How did they work after they had taken the world's thinking into new dimensions? If we believe that learning with a group can lead to breakthroughs, why waste time studying history? Where does the wisdom of crowds lead us in the realm of thought? When we pursue innovation and breakthroughs, why do we still need to read? Why should those who pursue new trends and set fashion trends be respected? Why should we seek new places to explore? Why should young people be at the forefront of protests? Elite critics protest against following the crowd, while we presumptuously claim to resist elitism and encourage integration. When history is written, no new path treading in the footsteps of our ancestors can shape the future. The future cannot be shaped by the masses alone. Traditionally, solitude should be viewed as the opposite of loneliness. Solitude is a subjective feeling, while loneliness is merely an objective state. Loneliness can be lamented or relished. Whether or not loneliness arises in solitude, sometimes people prefer crowds while others prefer solitude. Some people thrive in social situations, while others need a little solitude to maintain health and happiness. Breaking free from loneliness is a good thing, while being a social person without stopping is less so. Ironically, living alone tops the list of the world's most prestigious work skills. Conventional wisdom holds that creative breakthroughs and fresh perspectives emerge from quiet moments away from the hustle and bustle of the workplace. Yesterday's thinkers celebrated this private time, while today's scholars earnestly recommend a morning hour of contemplation. Ancient sages have urged the practice of drawing knowledge from the deep wells of the mind. Painters throughout history have sought to develop their styles in specific neighborhoods. Generations of writers have revered silence, and psychologists have linked solitude to creativity. True art is often indeed created alone. It speaks to the sacred nature of personal inspiration. Therefore, loneliness is a core factor in achieving innovation. Solitude is not loneliness. Loneliness is an absence, a hollow feeling. Solitude is a presence, a fullness. It is the state of being completely occupied by your own company, a conversation between you and the infinite parts of yourself that never get a word in when other people are around. This is where the unthinkable becomes thinkable. The rules of the crowd don't apply here. The fear of being impolite or rude all dissolves.